Hi, welcome back. I'm Donna from Lost Closet 12, and I resell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I'm here with you today with a ship with me video over the weekend. Today's Sunday, the day before Labor Day, the end of summer. Kids go back to school. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And I'm going to start with Poshmark. I had one sale. These bags, they were a red, white, and blue pickup. They're solid black, and I probably paid like $5 for them. That's my average cost on the at the red, white, and blue when I'm buying shoes. At the red, white, and blue, I normally just buy shoes and the jewelry bags. Sometimes I buy other things, but that's and bags of toys because we gotta have the toys. They're fun. I mean, some of them they sell for a surprising amount. I have not found a small toy that sold for more than like $20. But they're fun and they're cute and they're easy to write, easy to store. So, and people are looking for replacement pieces. I totally missed. There we go. So if you don't know, I'm sure that you do, all Poshmark items, except for like books and media, go priority mail. So that's why I'm using the priority box. And I'm just gonna, if there's extra room, so I'm gonna add an extra piece of paper, just so they don't go moving around too much. And I might have to change out my roll of tape before the end of the video. Most of the time I can do it just fine, but other times I'm a mess. So, if it's too messy, I'll just cut that part out. So the tape sticks to everything. So these are bogs. And that's all I do. I just write what it is. This I don't have to weigh because it's a Poshmark sale. And these sold on eBay. What are they? And naturalizers. They're just funky. I don't remember if these were red, white, and blue pickup or not. But they sold on eBay. I said I was going to show you, but I have a box already cut. This is the box. What are we? It's a 10 by 8 by 6 box. And when it's like this, what I like to do is fold the insides down. It's already cut, so it's going to be hard to hold. Like that. And draw, where are we? Like a marker line there. And then I I cut it, on the marker line. I'll show you one day that I actually have to do it. But this one's already pre-made and I don't want to cut a leather box. I don't remember why I couldn't use this box, but I couldn't. Maybe the shoe was too wide or I don't know. For some reason I couldn't use it. Thought it would fit and didn't. And I'm just going to put, and I really don't remember what I needed it sold for. I should have wrote it down. But I do a Flip Friday. All my eBay stuff sold on sale. So none of these are like braggable prices. Oh, and if these shoes, if I got them at the bins, they probably cost me about $2. If I got them at the red, white, and blue, they were probably closer to $5. I feel like I got them at the red, white, and blue, but something tells me I got them at the bins. I can't remember. Break down a box like that, you do have to secure all sides, but this is the shape of the box now, and I have one here that's not cut. I'm not going to tape it up. So you're just making the box a little more narrow and a little bit longer. I only needed like probably an inch. So, and then I'm going to write, yeah, I'm still getting used to working after work. I was starving. I didn't eat anything today. Like before I came home, I didn't snack on anything. I didn't eat while I was at work. I was starving, and I had some, I don't know if you've ever had, but the Rana pappardelle noodles, they went on sale last week, so I bought a bunch of packs. And I was like, oh, let's see what the meat room has on deal, and they had a small pack of pork chops for like $3 and change. I'm like, that's enough. There's just 2 of us. So bring it home, and I was going to cook it, and my husband was so kind. He was like, he cooked it for me. No veggies, but I'll have like, maybe I'll snack on some fruit or something later. I don't know. I don't have any fresh veggies in my refrigerator, and we just never went in the freezer to get anything else. So this weighs just over a pound. Over 1. And what naturalizers, is that what I said? I'm gonna put that right there. There's my extra roll of tape. This is not, this sold, and this sold. I did write down what sold where. Yeah. He sold for like $3. He's a Minecraft plushie, which is a little disappointing, but I've had him for like a year, give or take, so I was hoping to get a little more for him, but as it is, he sold for $3, and I have a plush problem. Like, I have no place to log them in their own bins, and they are just in random bags in a tiny little closet, and I gotta pull them all down. And so I'm happy to see it go. So, I don't have a lot to talk about. I could complain about work, but I'm not going to. It doesn't help. So, summer's coming, winter's coming. We'll have a little break, and then the holiday season will be coming, and then it'll be a lot of catering, and they're going to be big orders, and it's going to be all chaotic again, and then it'll be quiet until spring and summer. So that's the grocery store life, if you guys were interested. What did I do? What did I do with it? Oh. I lost my scale. And you weigh about 5. You always round up too. Like if it says 4, make it 5. This sweet little thing, I don't remember where I got her. She's like a 4-inch Cabbage Patch doll. She's so cute. She only sold for a couple of dollars. Oh mercy, what did she sell for? I think like 3 or 4. Not much at all. She was, I'm gonna put this in half because I have some transformers that are going to go and I want to wrap them. And I don't need a whole big piece of paper. So I just roll them up like a hoagie. Slap them in a box. These are, what are these? 6 by 4.5 by 4.5. Tiny little boxes. They are good for small toys. Maybe a candle if it was small enough. But I use it for toys mostly. Running out of tape and it's there. Tape gun's funky. I've had it for a long time. I don't know what the life on, what's that, a tape gun is, but I feel like mine's starting to see better days. Let me know if you like it better, like I showed the item, package it up, or show you all of the items and ramble while I'm packing it up. I don't know. I don't always have a lot to talk about. I don't have any crazy seller stories or buyer stories. I probably do, but I don't hold on to things that are like nonsense. I just deal with it and move on. That's how I roll. And this was Cabbage Patch Kid. Again, 5 ounces. And these little guys, where are they? I'm not going to transform them for you. I should. But I struggle and my hands are tired. I know I said I wasn't going to complain about work, but they're tired from work. And then these are the other side. So I'm just going to roll them up and put them in the same type of box that I just did. I might put them back in their little baggie. That way they won't separate and bang on each other. I like to reuse the baggies, but if I feel like it's not going to fit. There we go. If I feel like if I'm going to roll something together, if it comes unrolled, it might damage. So that way it won't come unrolled. I have a lot to ship today. It's been a minute. I mean, the sales, like the dollar amount is not that great. It's not. I didn't reach my August goals. I try to do like between 8 and 12% more than what I did the previous year. Sometimes I can get it, sometimes I can't. I don't beat myself up if I can't, because there's a lot of circumstances at play, you know, like my store. I was out for 6 months and then I went back to work. So like the past 2 or 3 weeks has been chaos for me. So I'm not getting a lot of new listings done. I'm coming home from work and in my head I'm like, oh, I'm going to take a break and I'm going to write some listings. And I don't, because I'm tired and I need to eat, you know, like because sometimes I don't eat that much when I'm at work and come home I'm starving. That's 7 ounces. Transformers. And what's next? I think that was a Poshmark sale too. That was Depop. Oh, these I should not have even bothered, but they were free to me. I've had them for over a year. But these, and they're cute. That's my problem. They're really not worth anything, but they're cute. And a lot of these guys sold. They're like little hanging monkeys. This is don't use Velcro, a hook and loop monkey. Super cute. And then this one looks like there you can see his face. He looks like a little skater monkey. I mean, they're cute, and there's nothing wrong with them. They sold for like $3 and change, I believe. They're just gonna get put in a poly bag, and that'll be that. There's nothing on them that's gonna break. I was just making sure I was recording. Sometimes I do that, and I would not retake the video. I would not unpackage everything. And yes, I am out of medium bags. I keep saying I'm going to order all my stuff for Q4. Well, Q4 is like almost here in like, what, a week or two? And I still have to get more packing supplies and stuff, so I'm not caught up. This is 11 ounces. And I want to show you something. Like when you do this with a bag, a piece of mail can get stuck in there, so just put a quick piece of tape down, problem solved. And that is it for eBay. Wait, no, I'm lying to you. These are eBay too. These are Minnetonka, or Minnetonka, however you say, little beaded moccasins. I don't know if you can see. Super cute. I thought that was a missing bead. I was like, oh, is it missing a bead? Like, now you can't even see it. Well, anyway, they're suede. They're small. I think they're size 6.5. And, yeah, they sold on sale. Not for a lot of money. I'm not worried about it. These were bins pickup. I know. They were not red, white, and blue. I've had them for a while. The red, white, and blue was a new thing for me. Like, I've only been going probably under a year. Maybe a year. I don't know when I first, like, check it out. The red, white, and blue. I initially learned about the red, white, and blue. My hair is like touching my nose. I don't have a cold. My hair is, there's a piece of hair touching my nose. There was a reseller. She's still on, not past tense. Rebel reseller. She was talking about some of the plushies that she got, and she went on a little bit of like the good deals that she was getting at the red, white, and blue. So I was like, I've never heard of this place. I gotta see if there's one near me. And there's one about an hour away. It's about an hour and 10 minutes. So every now and again, I run up there and I go. There's also BJ's too. So if I can get a case or two of water, you know, I'm in the area, which is easy. And there's a Popeyes on the way home. So all the way around, it's worth a trip. So, but I don't buy as much from the red, white, and blue as I do the bins. The bins, I leave with an entire shopping cart most of the time. I'm not sure if these will fit. They will. Look at that. But the red, white, and blue, I pick up the jewelry bags. And mostly shoes. I picked up some Nerf guns for my grandson. They're in the corner of their toy section. They have Nerf guns galore. I do not know where they get them all. And they're not badly priced. I mean, I don't know what they resell for because I don't want to ship them because they're all long and odd shaped. But I've compared to retail brand new prices. I mean, $3 to $5 is like their average. So if you're looking for Nerf guns, I don't know about different red, white, and blues, but the one down here is pretty. They have a lot. And I'm pretty sure this weighs over a pound. Yep, just over a pound, but over a pound. And what do we have next? I feel like I've been shipping way too long. Oh, Lucky Brand. This is a recent pickup. I think we're at the right one. Yeah. People say don't buy Lucky Brand. It doesn't sell. It's just a pretty paisley print. There's a reseller, the Grateful Queen, I think her name is, Quimby. She sells it all the time. I think she sticks with more plus sizes or bigger sizes. This is a small. It sold on Depop. Someone offered me 10 bucks for it. By weight at the bins, I think it was like 34 cents. So I'm going to say yes, please, thank you. So, I mean, that's a nice return. Did I say Depop? Mercari. It sold on Mercari. And, do I have any Depop sales? Oh, yeah, a pair of earrings. I don't know. Depop is getting on my nerves. Like, they sold these earrings I'm going to show you sometime late last night. And I missed it this morning when I was checking my stuff. And when I was on my break at work, I checked my phone and it said it sold a day ago. And I'm like, no, it didn't. So, I got home, I checked my emails. It sold late last night. So, mid-morning the next day is not a day. And they're asking me to ship it. Well, it sold on a Saturday. Today is now Sunday. Tomorrow is a holiday. Like, for that reason alone, I might just be like, never mind. I don't have that many sales on Depop anyway to be annoyed with that. Like, that's annoying. Like, is it just me? I don't know. But, I mean, at least with Poshmark, if you forget to ship something, you'll get a notification like 2 days later. Because I did that once. It only happened one time. I'm not saying it'll never happen again. But, I wrote Facebook. It's free, people. I wrote Facebook. See? I wrote Facebook. I'll fix that because it's better. I don't know why. I have no explanation for that. That's why I don't talk when I'm at work. They think I'm angry. So I mess up. So they do. There's a few people who tell me that I'm angry because I'm not talking or socializing. But that's not why I'm there. Like, I'm there to do a job in exchange for a paycheck and go home. Like, that's it. So, okay, Depop. These are the earrings that sold on Depop. Oh, come on. There we go. It's getting dark in here. I have to get a way to put a light. I don't have a light hooked up. So, you know, like a ring light or something. I don't have one hooked up. I should get one because I feel like if I'm going to do videos, it's going to get darker earlier, and I don't think this is going to fit. Or maybe it will. There we go. And it's not going to be bright and sunny. Like, I've been taking advantage of the sun through this window and that window, which is more than enough light. But I feel like it's not as bright outside, and it may be a little dark. But it's not dark. It's just not bright. If that makes any sense. And this was earrings. I will print the label and mark it as shipped if I can on Depop. I don't generally do that. I let, like, the tracking automatically start tracking, because if you miss something, you don't know to look for it. You know what I'm saying? If something's not tracking and you mark it as shipped, it's gonna look like it's shipped, and then days later you're going to have your item isn't tracking message from somebody. And this is a red, white, and blue. I just thought maybe somebody wanted it. I think it sold for like $8. Oh yeah, someone offered me $5, and I was in the mood, and I declined. Which I wouldn't recommend doing that, but that's what I did. I don't generally, but I was in a mood and I declined because it was Poshmark, and if you sell something for $5, $2.95 is your fee, and you're just minus your cost. It's not even worth it. But it's a Stranger Thing. It says run, and I was like, someone will want it. It came out of a bag from the red, white, and blue. So I listed it, and it sold for $8. Made a little bit of money on it, but you know, I don't have a lot into it. So, like per piece, I don't know on that bag. I'd have to look at the bottom of the listing. It's probably like $1 or $2. So I'm still not making a lot of money, but there we go. Third time's always a charm. But someone found something they like, so I'm happy. And I'm making like $1 or $2 on it. It's fine. Sometimes I just sell things because I don't want to throw them away or redonate them for them to end up in the landfill. And that concludes. No, it does not. I have to put this in a bag. That almost concludes this ship with me video the day before Labor Day. So, how do I say? I'm getting tired. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell on the bottom of the screen to be notified when I upload a new video. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope you guys had a good, nice, lovely Labor Day weekend. I might have said Memorial Day a couple times. I don't know. I'm not going to fix that either because that's how I roll. And the kids are going back to school. I hope they like their teachers. And if you work from home or stay-at-home parent, enjoy the peace and quiet. My kids are grown, so I remember the days when, you know, the summer's all hectic, and my kids were growing up, like, all the neighborhood kids were at my house. They were eating my snacks, they were in my yard, they were running through my kitchen, they were always here, but so were my kids, so I was not going to complain. So, yeah. So I remember the peace and quiet. You're like, what do I do first? So, all right. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye-bye.